Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to discuss what NFL team most resembles Kang the Conqueror in today's NFL. Let's get to it. Let's get this out the way. Loki Season 1 served up one of the biggest reveals of 2021 that us comic book fans have been expecting. Throughout the 6 episodes, Jonathan Majors made his debut as the time-traveling villain Kang the Conqueror.
This is wild.
Or at least a variant of the character known as He Who Remains. The series also ended its first season by shattering the sacred timeline, which sets up upcoming movies like Spider-Man, No Way Home, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and other Marvel projects as well. Get familiar with Kang because he has the potential to be the next Thanos level threat to the MCU. In the meantime, RatedComics is going to have some fun with this as to what NFL team Kang the Conqueror resembles most. Let's take it back a little just to know who Kang is. Kang is a man who sees himself as the rightful master of the world. Using the power of time travel and the most sophisticated weaponry in his future world has to offer, Kang has reportedly sought to rewrite history to his own liking, probably even on a whim to ensure his own rise to power. Kang's love of time travel is exactly what makes him such a dangerous and probably going to be a never-ending thorn in humanity's side. No matter how often he's defeated, destroyed, or he just gets his ass kicked, there will always be some version of him that is always out there just waiting and plotting, like this brother right here. In Season 1 ending of Loki, He Who Remains is clearly a Kang variant. He warned Loki and Sylvie that we are not going to like the other variants of his. Kang's real name is Nathaniel Richards, and he's from the 31st century and possibly a descendant of Reed Richards from the Fantastic Four or Victor Von Doom. Nathaniel discovers Dr. Doom's ancient time travel tech and uses it to travel back in time to an era of ancient Egypt, crowning himself as he rules over his new subjects and uses weapons from the future to make himself seem like a god. Fantastic Four showed up and stopped the Cap to end his reign. Nathaniel takes inspiration from Dr. Doom's armor for his next supervillain identity. He's defeated again by Earth's heroes and he returns to his timeline. This is how Kang was born. He accidentally time travels forward in time when human civilization collapsed. As the only person left, he who remains who understands the advanced but forgotten technology of the 40th century, Kang is quickly able to conquer his new timeline, his hunger for power, and not content with being a ruler of a futuristic empire. Kang begins a recurring game of toying with time and attempting to rewrite history to sit his own liking and win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to get your chicken wings and beer out for this one, and let's get into some football, baby. You could bring the ranch, celery, and the carrot sticks if you're the healthy type. If you like the content so far, don't forget to like and subscribe so this content can reach out to more people, and it will help RatedComics to make more content like this. Kang is just an ordinary human being that possesses no supernatural powers. He does possess genius-level intellect and uses his knowledge of science and history to manipulate the timeline. This NFL team that most resembles Kang is not going to be the team in today's NFL. It's going to be the team from the past. Very suiting for what Kang is. Kang's other advantage is he's also assembled a vast army comprised of the best warriors throughout history. Just like this NFL team from the past, the coach also possesses genius-level intellect. With that being said, the NFL team that most resembles Kang the Conqueror is the 2007 New England Patriots, and I will tell you why. The team was stacked with one of the best receivers Randy Moss, Wes Welker doing its time. The team was also stacked offensively and defensively. Just like how Kang assembled an army comprised of the best warriors throughout time, Bill Belichick is a genius coach and can adjust to many game plans throughout the game as if he time traveled to know what to beat you with. With all that going for yourself with time traveling, all knowing, how can one be defeated? Remember, Kang only knows where he's been, and a villain like Kang, the only weakness he really possesses besides being a mere mortal is his own arrogance and ego. I believe that's what cost the New England Patriots the Super Bowl for them to run the table that year. I believe when New York Giants wideout receiver Plaxico Burress said he predicts the Giants would beat the Patriots 23-17 in the Super Bowl, Tom Brady's response to that was, 17 points? That's all we're going to score? I'm kind of paraphrasing, but you get the point. Comment below, let me know your thoughts on this. Remember, if I use a previous team for another villain, I'm not going to reuse that team for another villain because each villain is unique. But I may use the Patriots again because Kang's a time travel, and it was fitting to select a team from the past, giving Kang ability. If you like the content we're throwing up, or if this is your first time here, you know what to do. If you want more comic book related content, awesome comic book reviews, and comic book giveaways, you know what to do. With that being said, thanks again for watching. Until next time.